talk about the other nice car that I really
First,
enjoyed.
excuse me, hang on. We're back.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
Well,
we're back.
now, well, you know, you
such
shoot
a
your
nice-
mouth off so fast over here. You
I'm
don't
so
even give
excited
me
about
time
this
to do
car.
a proper intro.
I'm so excited about this car. So unexpected.
Look, the thing about that car is the XUV700.
Well done. You got it right this time.
Okay, the thing about it is, they shocked me even with the pricing.
Well, they shocked everybody. I mean,
Yeah.
who thought we'd be shocked after Cherry?
Well, that's the
Who
point.
thought we'd be shocked after
Yeah,
Cherry?
yeah.
And here we are, shocked.
Yeah.
And we didn't. We said we weren't going to talk about electricity.
No.
Fail.
Rajesh Gupta, MD of Mahindra, at the
Yes.
launch event I was at,
Yes.
was refusing to divulge the price.
Yes.
And they kept asking us to suggest or guess where we would
Market
be.
disruptive pricing.
And then he said, I gave him a number,
Yeah.
and he said, what would be the market disruptor price? And I gave him a number, and they came in lower than that.
And 2 weeks later, they sold 700 of them.
1,100.
Bang.
1,100.
Just gone.
1,100 pre-orders, okay?
Crazy.
In 2 weeks.
Crazy.
Added to the fact, there's an 18-month waiting list in India.
And this is for a Mahindra, you know, and it's kind of like,
Mahindra.
yeah,
Rough, tough, ready.
where did
Not
this,
that
where
one.
did this come from?
Not that one.
How did people know about it that quickly that they had 700 orders for
Yeah,
them?
but 1,100 orders.
1,100 orders, sorry.
Okay. But the point of it is, Mahindra up to now have been reliable.
Yes.
They've been tough as nails. They're
Yes.
pretty unbreakable, blah,
Yes.
blah, 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 blah.
Yes.
And sorry to say, but especially the pickup is ugly.
It's functional.
It's fun. As I always say,
Functional.
I don't care. I'm sitting behind the wheel. I don't
cute.
see how ugly the front end is in
No,
particular.
I
right?
don't-
Who cares?
I don't mind them. They've got their own
I'm
unique
saying,
sort of
but
look.
who cares?
Yeah.
That's the point. But now they come out with pretty much a luxury SUV.
And that was what I was expecting, is like Bucky type stuff
Yeah.
thrown
Well,
together and packaged as an
sorry,
SUV.
like the outgoing Scorpio,
Yes, but they haven't done that.
which the outgoing Scorpio was really the Bucky with a 7-seater body plugged on
Plugged
top.
onto it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, exactly. It's kind of like
Yeah.
Marker plug, a bit of
Yeah.
duct tape and some press stick and some wiring and
Correct.
away you
Yeah.
go type thing.
That was it. Okay.
This is not that.
No. This is
is
and
not
the new
that.
Scorpio N's not going to be that either anymore,
And
by
this-
the way. But that's coming next month
This car was built and engineered and designed
to be
totally in India.
correct.
To be an Indian vehicle from an Indian brand and
Let's just now
showing what
let's just
Indians can
talk
do.
quickly.
Oh my word.
2-liter petrol engine.
Yep.
Okay, no diesel, which I think is a pity. It really would work with a diesel.
I think they're hiding behind the same diesel excuse that Jeep do.
Yeah, probably.
They've got a point.
Okay, 2-liter turbo
you need
petrol,
better diesel.
149 kilowatt,
all going
380 newton meters of torque.
It's a lot.
That's a lot. It talks. The torque talks. 6-speed, normal torque converter auto.
Yes.
Yeah, you do feel it hunt up and down occasionally.
I
but
didn't.
Yeah, no, I did feel it a few times, but really I'm nitpicking here. Okay, so there you go.
What was your fuel consumption, Al?
I was fiddling with settings on this car, and it is a bit finicky with some of the settings. But it was set to 0 when you put fuel in.
Yes.
It's
Resets
actually now
itself?
it's now actually set to reset every time a new trip.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well,
okay, so it's somewhere
yeah.
on the set. Okay.
It's a setting, okay.
Best fuel consumption you got?
Best fuel consumption was 14.4 k's per liter.
14.4.
Yes.
Leadfoot.
What did you get?
14.8.
You lie.
14.8.
You're lying.
On the open road.
Yeah. Now look, that's freeway cruising.
Yeah. On the open road. Round town, what did you get?
Round town.
Be honest.
Yeah, no. Upper 11s.
12.4. Kilometers per liter.
Yeah.
First,
No,
not
kilometers per liter. So in other words,
12.4.
okay, what we're gonna
But-
we varied, okay?
But after filling it up,
Yeah.
putting some fuel in, it reset itself. Then just beetling around town, getting here, it dropped to about 8.5,
Okay, which is bad.
which is not great.
But what I would
over a very short
okay, what
stop-start.
I'm going to say, because we've had it for 3 weeks, we've done quite a bit of mileage, and I haven't measured the exact number. It's well over 1,000 k's.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, you did plenty of it. Besides that, the bottom line of this is cruising on the open road, you'll get about 6.5 liters per 100.
Yeah.
14 in the 14s.
Which is
call it.
pretty close to what they claim.
Yeah, it's lower
not-
than
it's
they
not-
claim
it's not
7.5.
miles away,
They
yeah.
claim 7.5.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you'll get in the 14, so 6.5 fish.
Yeah.
General driving, overall, if you do a bit of freeway and you do your town driving, you are going to get 8 to 8.5 liters per 100. Nothing wrong.
No, it's
Nothing wrong. It's
That's in the
competitive
zone.
to everything
in
else
the zone.
in that
Yeah,
zone.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So,
What is in that zone, by the way?
okay, right. Thank you for asking.
Well,
Cherry Tiggo 8.
and we've had this discussion.
Yes,
actually.
we have. There's one other. Come on. Let's test your memory. Let's test him. Come on.
No, that's it.
You're wasting time on this video.
It's
There
just the
is
Cherry.
another one.
Put
In
me out
fact,
my
there are
misery.
two others.
Put me out
There
my
are
misery.
actually two
Okay,
others.
okay. So if you're going to compare the Hyundai Creta, Grand Creta,
That's
you
the
could
one.
chuck it in there.
That's the one.
But it's a lot more money.
Not a lot. No, it's not a lot, but it's a 1.5, but it's a diesel.
Isn't it 100,000 rand more?
No,
Okay.
it's in the same kind of range. But there's another one I've thought.
1.5 diesel.
Yeah. So your economy will probably be a touch better, but it's. I haven't measured exactly, but I would say the Grand Creta is a bit smaller than this.
Yeah, no,
It
definitely.
is that little bit
No,
smaller.
without doubt it's smaller.
But I've been thinking there is one other
I was
one we
parked
haven't
next to one in
mentioned.
the parking lot, actually.
We haven't mentioned. VW Tiguan Allspace.
Oh, okay.
What?
VW's like a black hole. I know nothing
I know.
about
No,
it.
I know nothing. I haven't
But
driven
okay.
it,
Yeah,
etc.
yeah.
No,
Okay.
but you've got to put it because it is
Tiguan Allspace.
Allspace, the 7-seater
Allspace,
version.
okay.
But now, spec a Tiguan Allspace to this level. 750, 800
Plus.
plus. And we haven't told you the price on the Mahindra yet.
Sure.
Okay, but I've got to mention it. So the actual head-on, head-to-head Tiggo 8 Pro, Cherry Tiggo 8 Pro.
With outside looking by the Grand Creta.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, now what they did that's fascinating is that they put the pricing to the Tiggo 8 Pro almost exact. It's within a few. In fact, I think Tiggo 8 had a slight price increase of 5,000 odd rand in the meantime. But come on, let's not.
They're
Let's not-
saying
Yeah,
put together, make
yeah,
choice, customer.
yeah.
Yeah.
1.5 turbo in the Tiggo, but it puts out 140 kilowatts instead of 149. Puts out. No, sorry, it's the 1.6 in the 8.
1.6, yeah.
Okay, 142.90 Newton meters, so a lot less in the Newton meters, but what it does have is, of course, the dual clutch,
Yes.
a 7-speed dual clutch, as opposed to a 6-speed torque converter. So I'm just telling you the head-to-head. Fuel consumption, let's not go there now, because the Cherries, everybody's complaining, but they do improve drastically after 5,000 Ks
yeah,
on the clock.
yeah,
So
yeah.
let's not go there now, okay? Beyond that, spec levels, to me, the exec on the Cherry to the L on this
the
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's probably something on the one that isn't on the other. I don't care, they're close enough.
They've both got a lot of spec. I mean, there's
The
not gonna
Mahindra, I'm going to
there's not going to be a lot that falls between the cracks.
I'm going to bitch about the one thing on the Mahindra.
Oh, you
That
and the
tailgate. The tailgate. It's just such a stupid little thing. I spoke to them at the launch event and they said, oh, you know, you are absolutely, they agreed with me. And maybe it'll come as a running change very soon. I think they probably use the excuse of the microchip story because it's an extra microchip or 2 or 3 or however many it is, okay?
Didn't notice it.
Yeah. But beyond that, I mean, come on, there is just nothing to pick on.
No, there isn't.
Oh, I must tell you one thing.
There are a couple of things.
Yeah.
I mean, the software navigation within the menu structure. I mean, yes, it's got everything in there, but come on, guys, just seriously, copy Jag. Just do
But
what
you know what?
they do.
No, but
it is cumbersome, and you do get lost in the menus.
No, but
and
wait,
and they change.
Wait,
They
do. They
change.
do. No, look, they do. But you know what?
But it's only software.
But hang on.
So
We are talking, we get cars for a few days at a time. And we've got to set the car all the time. 95%, I bet you, of people who buy a car of that sort, buy it, and within the first week, they've set that car up for themselves. Then how often they delve into all the submenus and submenus.
what an interesting observation. You're thinking about the actual end user of the car as opposed to us journalists who have to chop and change the
that's my
entire
point.
time.
That is, no,
I'm still going to disagree with you because when I was driving that vehicle, when I had Bluetooth enabled, the wireless Bluetooth, and it is stable, it works.
it's
works.
actually very stable.
It works. Until you engage the stop-start functionality and turn it off.
Why?
It happened to me. So when I stopped and the stupid engine turned itself off and I was kind of, can't stand the stop start, and I pushed the button to turn it off. That was it.
Didn't happen to me.
Died. So
No, okay.
had to put my hazards
That was
on,
you,
put
for
it
some
into
reason?
park, start it up, and I lost my Bluetooth.
Okay, well,
But-
let me just tell you something. I bet you pressed that button while the stop start was engaged.
Yes.
Aha. There
You
is
have-
something there.
There's a routine you have to follow.
yeah.
And
No.
I didn't follow that routine exactly. And it was,
Okay, I think people who've been following me for a long time know I hate stop start with a passion.
No,
I hate it. Now, on some cars, you're lucky enough.
Bad idea.
You're lucky enough to be able to go into a menu and switch out permanently.
Permanently, yes.
Not on the Mahindra that I could find.
No.
There's a button on the right of the steering wheel.
And you have to push that every time.
Have to
you're in
push
the
it.
car.
Now,
And if you
the
forget,
point is if you forget.
Yeah.
And you get to the first stop and it switches off,
and you go,
and you press the button to disconnect, to disengage, it often stalls the vehicle. Yes. So I'm going to say, Mahindra, I hate stop start to start with. Please give a permanent disabling function.
it's just a software thing. That's all it is.
Just give me a way to permanently disable it.
And this is
And then is there, I don't know, I don't think it's a glitch. It's just you didn't work the routine.
Well,
step 1, step 2,
100
step 3. You went step
100%.
1, step 4, step 2.
something along those
Yeah.
lines.
So,
Ready, fire, aim.
yeah. But again, I'm saying to you, own the car and hopefully you'll get it through
You're-
even your
You're
head.
100%. You're 100%.
do it right
you're 100%
after it.
right. And those things will go away as time comes.
Yeah.
But it does raise the point that these cars these days are software driven. You know, so if you're pointing out a fault, the next time they do an update, they'll just program it out.
No. But now, okay. Now, remembering we have the top of the range, the L.
How many different bongs did you have?
Ooh, okay. Oh, wait, we're talking about bongs. Sorry, I've got to mention
I just wanted to chuck that
the
into derailment.
feature that really, really, really stands out for me on that car. Guess what?
Are you going to say cruise control? Because you hate cruise control.
I hate cruise control. I know it's active. I still don't touch
So
it.
it's got something to do with bongs. Tell me.
No, it's got, well, yes and no.
Okay. You can
It
turn the bongs
activates
off.
when there's a bong. I don't know. I didn't bother with them. They're okay. I mean, no,
Oh, this is when you're about to crash into the back of someone.
no,
Oh, okay.
no.
Well, it's unusual for you.
I'm trying to give that up.
Yeah, well, no, it's bad for your health.
Yeah. New Year's
So I've
resolution.
heard, yeah,
New
yeah,
Year's resolution.
Yeah.
No. Those two little cameras in the mirrors for your blind
Oh,
spot warning.
those.
And you hit the indicator, and dead center of the dashboard, you've got that side view, the blind spot view.
Remind me the point of that again.
In other words, you don't steer into the car in the lane next to
But
you.
you've got a mirror about 1.5 degrees to your right.
Yeah, but it
and
do-
about 2.5
no, but
degrees
it, no,
to
but
your
it, no,
left.
it picks up the blind spot. It does, and it's right there. Listen,
So you're saying if there's
Keep
a car
your
on the
eye-
blind spot and not in your
Yeah.
mirror, that's what that thing will show you.
but besides
Okay.
that, I am an advocate,
with you,
as you
I'm with
know,
you.
of keep both hands on the steering wheel and keep your eyes on the road.
Mm-hmm.
Even mirrors on the side, you're still looking away. I love the fact you're looking dead ahead, and there is your picture, left and right.
You're also a graduate of the Advanced Drivers Institute. And do you remember the protocol for changing lanes in the Advanced Driving Institute methodology of driving?
Run it by me because
Right.
you're trying to
is.
show off here, but
When you want to change lanes, you look over your shoulder, indicate, mirror, shoulder, go.
yeah.
So it's a manual. Twice you're looking over your shoulder to ensure physically with your own eyes that there's no one there.
Yeah.
So with this,
It's taking
it just
that away.
takes away that shoulder thing.
Which, in other words, you've got your eyes in front.
Do you know, I still
for
do it
longer.
too today. If I'm changing lanes,
I also do.
check.
But
I don't
I'm
check twice, I
learning
check
with
once,
the Mahindra
but-
now to not have to do that. Now, there are two other cars I've come across that have had that feature lately.
The one is Kia.
No, the one is the Hyundai Staria, which had it, funny enough, where like the fuel and temperature gauges were on the sides
Changes
of
to
the
that.
display, not dead center. I'll live with that. And then the other one, and this was fascinating to me, Honda HR-V had it on the left side only, not on the right,
Okay.
and it shows on the infotainment screen in the center of the dash.
Okay.
So in other words, you're looking dead away.
someone wasn't thinking.
Well, it's certainly not built for maybe the right-hand drive,
Yeah.
etc. etc. But look, I still congratulate. It's a great extra safety feature. Let's not take away. But I'm saying this one to me of those three was by far the best one.
because it's the most logically.
It's the most logical. It's dead center. Thank you in front of you. Lacquer.
Must be honest, I didn't use it much. I was,
Okay, let's just summarize here quickly.
old school.
You've got three models in the range. You've got the
We got to get to the
AX5.
price at some stage.
I'm getting there.
Yeah.
Wait. AX5.
Yeah.
5-seater. You actually saw a 5 at the launch. Okay, tell me something. Is it the exact same body? So you've got massive boot? Or is it actually a shorter vehicle?
Alan, this was done in 2022. So in the grey fog and hazy mists of time, I can't answer you.
I've got a feeling it's exact same, okay?
If you put my head on a chopping block and threaten to cut it off with a rusty knife, I would have to say it's the same.
Yeah.
And all they've done is change the body.
seats, yeah.
Because I seem to remember that 5-seater had a hell of a lot of room at the back.
Okay, right. That's what I think, okay? But I haven't seen one. That's
Stand
why I
under
asked.
correction, yeah.
Okay, so you get AX5, you get AX7, and you get AX7L. Right. L adds functions like active cruise control, like I think the panoramic roof is 7L only, and one or two, and I think the blind spot function, etc., etc. So you're getting quite a bit of, as always, a few luxury features, a lot of safety. Now, guess who always wants safety on their cars? Right.
Am I rolling my eyes?
No, listen, we're talking South African drivers. You want as much safety as you can build in as possible.
I just want people to keep left, stay right,
No.
pass right.
Well, exactly. I mean, if only. If
Instead of-
only.
instead of
Please.
stay right,
please,
stay right,
viewers,
stay right.
Please. Okay. Now, we come to price.
Now we get to the nitty gritty. Start with the small one.
5. 475,000 Rand.
Sure.
AX7. 525.
AX7L.
L559. 560.
Where
That in today's market in South Africa, yeesh.
is good. I mean, I concur that new car prices are insane. I
No,
agree with that.
hang on.
But
Everything's
In
when we talk
context-
money here, we talk context and relevance.
absolutely, in context,
Forget, we can't.
that is
We'd spend the next 10 years
No,
moaning
we're
about
moaning,
car
exactly.
prices. Actually, so
that is
context.
spot on the money. I mean, it is
No, it's not spot on.
spot below the money.
It's bargain basement.
Spot below the money, and so that's
Money, not car.
it's bringing exactly. It's bringing things in the right direction.
Correct.
Bringing
Correct.
things in the right direction.
Yeah.
It's outrageous, and I mean, I think Cherry are looking. Ooh,
Yeah, I think they must be stressing about it because they came in with something that was a package second to none.
and everybody who's not Cherry and Mahindra is now sort of going, ooh,
Yeah, and it's like whoop.
now we're gonna have to. We're
Yeah,
gonna have to up
and
our
you
game.
get your 5-year warranty. You get all of those things I haven't even mentioned. They're all included. Incredible.
And Mahindra's been here for a while. It's
Over,
not a,
I think it's 15 years old
it's
now.
not a
They're
fly
not-
by night.
yeah, they're not
They've got a
newcomers, they're
brand,
not
they've
fly by
got
nights.
their
Have you
supply
seen their
chains.
numbers lately, by the way?
Fastest growing brand in South Africa.
For 2022, I think 23% growth.
I mean,
Well over 1,000 vehicles a month. I think they've been hitting like 1,300.
it's one of these things that, these numbers continue to surprise you, and you always think, oh, we've seen it all. Okay, so now we know
Yeah.
how the market's going to run.
And remember the
And then
fact that
it changes.
this is a new market segment to them.
Yes, exactly, you're right. You're
There
spot on.
was
This is
the
not-
500, but you can't compare it. I'm sorry.
this isn't a
no
different-
disrespect, different ballgame.
Different ballgame, completely.
Okay.
No, I agree completely.
So, I mean, the closest to this one was the XUV 300. What I'm saying by
we
that.
could park an XUV 300 in the back of
No,
this thing.
I'm saying in design, in quality.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It took the small, compact SUV from Mahindra, from some things they tried to market along the way, to a highly competitive level.
They were kind of like, this is a nice first attempt. Now let's see what we can
now
really
the
do.
500, the 700 builds on that.
Yeah.
So 500 is history, discounted.
Gone.
I drove it. It was El Cheapo. Thank you very much. That it was in the same category as the Scorpio we spoke about earlier. It really was. Okay. Now we're in a different ball game.
Yeah,
so what's interesting is, depends how many they can get out of India.
I was going to say, what was the waiting list again?
In India,
Yeah.
18 months.
18 months.
Something like 100,000+ units.
Good heavens.
Some crazy number, okay?
Okay.
It's also one of the fastest selling ever new launches in India. Okay? So,
Indians love their cars almost as much as we do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sure.
So you've got to look at these sort of facts, okay? They love the car, there's no doubt. We love it, no doubt. It's price competitive for our market.
Yeah.
And it's got so much going for it. I think that's the bottom line. Just one thing, just one last little gripe. On our test vehicle,
No, take them off.
take off the
Take
roof
them
racks
off.
unless you're going to use them.
I feel a bit like the Masked Singer. Take it off. Take it off.
Yeah.
Take it off.
Unless you are going to use them for something.
Well, I was also thinking about it. It may just be an installation issue that someone missed a rubber seal somewhere.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's the wind. It's the wind whistle going through. I checked it out. What's quite interesting, just by the way, if you open the blind on the panoramic roof, it's amazing how much of that wind whistle that blind
cuts out. Yes.
It gets much worse.
You'll notice when I did some video on the road on this car, and you'll see it. And you can actually hear it as the thing opens. And woe betide you if you actually open the sunroof.
No.
Then it's like,
Yeah. No, you don't want to do
but
that.
it's squillion decibels. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, other than that, I mean, that's a minor niggle. And
Mahindra, you got a winner.
you got an absolute hands down winner.
No doubt. No doubt.
Absolute hands down winner.
Yeah.
1,100 units sold. Let's see how many they sold this whole year.
That's the point. Once those 1,100 have all been delivered, because they have been delivering them,
Yeah.
I'm not sure at what rate. That's the only question of how many they're getting out of India per month for now. Yeah. But once that lot, let's see what goes next. But I'm telling you, it's a winner.
We've got a hit here.
You know what?
What?
You know what? It is a semi-finalist SA Car of the Year 2023.
Ooh.
The finalists will be announced
Soon.
any time now. By the time you see this video, they may have even been announced. Wonder if it's going to be there. I wonder if it's going to be there. I'll leave it at that. See you next time.